Hey everyone, this is Hero here, and we're going to talk to Mars today regarding some awesome stuff that we have in the pipeline. Mars, would you like to tell us about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, glad to be here. Thanks for the short introduction. And yeah, I'm going to give a little bit of a surprise today. My name is Mars. Some people might know me as Marsmensch on Twitter. I'm a Bitcoiner, focusing on Bitcoin since roughly 2013. It's been one of my biggest hobbies ever since. So I've been working on a lot of stuff since then, mostly in an open source context. So that's also how I got introduced into Bitcoin, being the decentralized open source money. Found that really, really interesting. And yeah, that was roughly in 2013, and yeah, haven't stopped ever since. And yeah, slowly but surely, like orange pilling everyone around me and the internet, obviously. So that's why I'm here.
Nice, man. So, did you want to announce what you're doing at the moment in regards
Yeah.
to?
I was really thinking long about when to actually announce what I'm doing, what we're doing. So yeah, just maybe for the audience. So I discovered the Hero of Bitcoin game. I'm not sure exactly when, but I think it was like 3 months ago,
Yeah,
three and a
about
half.
that.
Yeah, about that. So, and I was absolutely amazed because besides Bitcoin, like one of my main and favorite hobbies always was like working with old consoles, including obviously Game Boys, but not limited to. I learned soldering by repairing these old devices. And when I
That's
saw
so cool.
that yeah, absolutely. So it's so much fun to, and it's also like you repair old stuff, you can save money, and it's also fun like to mod all these old consoles, reviving them again, and also like if you have kids, I have to like play through the all these games from your own childhood. So I'm a little bit older, so basically that's actually like when the Game Boy came out. So it was one of my first favorite consoles that I had to beg my parents about
Same.
to get one, and like I remember the excitement and how great everything looked. So yeah, I was really amazed when I saw that there's basically two of my favorite hobbies. So like basically the main ones are basically like incorporate in what you're doing. And I figured it would be really great to yeah sync with each other and see how things are going on your side, what the progress is, and what your plans are. I didn't even know about Geyser back then, so like right now, basically, like all of Geyser is watching this project, it seems. So for me, it was really just to see what you are doing, and if there's maybe a way to make joint efforts and do something great. Like the two of us worked on this, including for the design. So and I was just like, not too many words, just showed it to you guys. So this is the early
Custom
prototype
Game
of the thing
Boys.
that you want. That's an original Game Boy. That's a prototype, so it's not the final version. But as you see, so this is not a Raspberry Pi. So this is really like the real thing. What you
So it's
see
an
here is this.
OG. So it's an OG Game Boy, non
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi. Yeah,
OG
all original
So yeah,
inside with
yeah.
some
It's
upgrades.
basically it's a real OG thing. So basically, the thought was since like there's only one OG cryptocurrency, and that's Bitcoin. That's basically this is the OG retro console. So I figured this is the appropriate device to be actually yeah made for this game, and also like to honor Bitcoin, bring a little bit fun to people. This is not like a simple device from back in the days, because I'm not sure how many of you remember how playing on the Game Boy feels, but it didn't have any lights, so you always had to play like
That's right.
in bright sunlight or under or with like one of these strange accessories that have made a lot of reflections or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
obviously when I was thinking, well, what I could do and what could we do when we talked about it, I always wanted to upgrade that experience, given my background was like modding Game Boys and modding retro consoles. I'm also doing other mods, so I figured this is like the ideal combination and also a lot of fun. I think we didn't even talk a lot of times about if we should do it, because like I felt right away that I definitely need to do this, and obviously I was very grateful that you were being so helpful, like especially with the
Oh, I thought that
design
was such a
parts.
good idea to do it, man. That's awesome.
But I suck so much at Photoshop, so it was really great to have like a professional that and also awesome pixel artist
Thanks,
to
man.
work with me on that. So like everything, so it felt like just like a
Match
natural
made in
thing to do.
heaven. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and yeah, I'm like, to be honest, I'm not sure about the exact details, how I'm going to, or how we going to um, sell these devices. So obviously there's a huge stack of different parts sitting right now waiting at my place. But I'm pretty sure about one thing, that it's going to be 21 devices, and there's never going to be any more of them, at least not for this edition. So that's also why it says it's Genesis edition. So it has this one flag, and I'm right now. I'm basically like compiling all the different part that I need. So I have all shells already with me. Those have been printed professionally. And yeah, I'm waiting only for the screens right now to arrive at my place. This is going to happen in a few days after return from the holidays, and then afterwards is going to be assembly line with a lot of different Game Boys, and thinking about how to get these devices into the different hands. Obviously, there's going to be some accessories and some other surprises that I'm going to keep for one of the next podcasts. But stay tuned. It's going to be amazing. I'm already amazed, to be honest, and it's so much fun to work on this.
Yep. And you know it's good when the people making it want to have one themselves. We're both going to get one ourselves. So.
Absolutely. So,
For ourselves.
I guess at this point,
Collectors.
it even feels like it's going to be hard to part with one of these devices, because even though like, right now it's like 21 in parts, but I already feel like with even with this prototype I made, like it feels so special, because like
Yeah.
there's so much creativity in it, and like soldered the different parts inside, upgraded the screen. So that's something I wanted to mention. So there's an upgraded screen with like more colors, and it's more crisp and clear in the resolution. So that's one of the updates I wanted to have you guys, so that you don't have to play either in bright sunlight or like in a very bright room. So this can be played in your bed, next to your wife, or wherever you want to play it.
If
It's
she
going
lets
to
you.
be yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. I think there's a lot of people at the moment sort of looking for some Game Boys, so I think that's going to help out.
Yeah, it's actually right now, it's after a few very tough months of actually getting my hands on parts. So I was lucky because I have a huge stack of stuff that is either parts or is a little defect. But like until a few months ago, I'm not sure what it was, if it was like people had too much money during COVID or something like that. But like the prices for even like broken devices were insane. And yet, even ignoring like obviously like the box stuff and all that crap is pretty expensive. But even like completely worn like shells with broken display Game Boys were like 50 euros.
Oh, wow.
So that was really crazy. So I was happy that I had already like the big chunk of everything I needed. But still, it requires a lot of passion even to source all the parts, because at least to me it was very important that the device is not like completely new, like a Raspberry Pi in a shell that looks like a Game Boy, but I want it to be like as
OG.
close to the original as possible,
Yeah.
but with some modifications that just make the experience a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, and it's how you keep the nostalgia. You know, if you have a Raspberry Pi, it just doesn't feel the same, to me anyway.
No, it's the same, and it always like you know how it is. Like you with these Game Boys, you turn them on and they simply work.
So yeah, these 21, they're actually going to come with the demo as well. So each one of them will come with one of these. And at the moment, just still putting all the packages together and sending them off for those people who've already purchased it. Yeah, so just to sum things up, Mars, do you want to just give a quick summary again of what's happening and how long people are expecting to wait?
Yeah, so the prototype is finished. So like the proof of concept works. Also like the artwork obviously has been already designed for the shells. Shells have been ordered, shells are at my place. That's like the most important stuff. Because everything else is going to be replaceable or sourceable from other places. So what I'm doing right now is basically enjoy a few days of holidays first, and then the monkey task is going to start off assembling everything and thinking about ways how to sell and give these devices away. So I will give away at least one device probably to one of your listeners also.
All right. Sounds fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to be so.
We have to make them work for it. We got to think of something cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not going to take a few months. It's a couple of weeks, I guess. I mean, just to give you an idea how long it takes. So it's like one device takes me roughly about 2 or 3 hours to get really right and tight, and like they are getting like tempered glass protectors and glass screens. So I want to make sure it's a real premium device, and whoever owns one of those is proud about it and enjoys them. So I'm going to take my time assembling them, and I think I calculated it's going to be like 40 hours of assembly for all devices. So let's say it's a few weeks, so not months.
No rush, man. And quality first.
No, absolutely, but it's obviously I'm excited to get these out to you guys and show them to the world. So that's just how I roll. But obviously I'm limited to my 2 hands. I will make sure of my little boys also help me with assembling and play testing and everything else. So that's going to be fun, also like a fun family project.
That's great, Mars. We'll leave it there, and we'll save some more for the next update.
Perfect.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. See ya.